What is the infinite regress problem for the cosmological argument? Have you ever wondered what happens when we try to trace back the origins of everything? The infinite regress problem in the cosmological argument tackles this very question. It suggests that if everything that exists has a cause, then we might end up with an endless chain of causes, leading us nowhere. This raises an important question. Can an infinite chain truly explain the existence of the universe, or does it leave us without a clear answer? To break this down, the cosmological argument claims that everything contingent, meaning things that could possibly not exist, must have a cause. This leads to the idea of a first cause, which is often thought to be necessary and cannot not exist. The infinite regress problem challenges this notion by proposing that, if causes can go back infinitely, then we might not need a first cause at all. If that is the case, the argument for a necessary first cause, often identified as God, loses its strength. Supporters of the cosmological argument respond in two main ways. First, they argue that an infinite regress is impossible or incoherent. They suggest that an actual infinite chain of causes cannot exist in reality, as it does not provide a sufficient explanation for existence. Second, they claim that even if an infinite regress were possible, it still does not explain why contingent things exist. The chain would consist solely of contingent causes and would not lead to a necessary being. From a secular or atheist viewpoint, the infinite regress problem highlights a significant weakness in the cosmological argument. It questions the assumption that the universe must have a first cause, or that such a cause must be necessary or divine. This problem shows that proposing a first cause to stop the regress might be special pleading, introducing an entity that is exempt from the rules without enough justification. Moreover, some argue that an infinite regress of causes or an eternal universe is not logically impossible. This idea could align with scientific theories, such as models of an eternal cosmos or multiverse. The infinite regress problem encourages us to critically examine the assumptions behind the cosmological argument. It asks whether invoking a necessary first cause is justified or simply a way to avoid the complexities of infinite causation. In essence, the infinite regress problem challenges the cosmological argument by questioning whether the chain of causes must have a beginning. It invites us to think more deeply about the nature of existence and the assumptions we make about causality.